Standing out in today's saturated market is more important than ever, but how do you carve a unique space for your business? It all starts with branding. Crafting a compelling brand identity can be the difference between blending in and boldly leading your industry. But should you tackle this crucial task yourself or enlist the help of a branding agency? That's the question we'll be dissecting. Understanding your branding needs. Before diving into the DIY versus agency debate, let's establish a clear understanding of what branding truly entails. Branding isn't just a fancy logo or a catchy tagline. It's the soul of your business. It's the unique blend of visual elements, messaging, and values that shape how your audience perceives you. Think of iconic brands like Apple or Coca-Cola. Their logos are instantly recognizable, their messaging resonates deeply with their target market, and their values are consistently reflected in their products and actions. That's the power of strong branding. A strong brand identity does more than just look good. It drives business success. It fosters trust with customers, differentiates you from competitors, and ultimately influences purchasing decisions. When customers connect with your brand on an emotional level, they're more likely to become loyal advocates. But how can you tell if your current branding is hitting the mark? A brand audit can provide valuable insights. This involves a thorough assessment of your existing brand elements, including your branding guidelines, logo, website, marketing materials, and customer feedback. It helps identify areas of strength and weakness, allowing you to make data-driven decisions about your branding strategy. To help you get started, consider these key questions. What is the core message you want your brand to convey? Who is your ideal customer, and what are their needs and preferences? How does your brand differentiate you from your competitors? Are your brand elements, logo, website, messaging consistent across all platforms? What is the overall perception of your brand in the market? By answering these questions, you'll gain a clearer picture of your branding needs and be better equipped to choose the right path forward. Option A, the DIY approach. The DIY approach to branding can be alluring, especially for startups and small businesses with limited budgets. Taking the reins yourself offers several enticing advantages. Cost effectiveness. This is perhaps the most significant draw. DIY branding eliminates the expense of hiring an agency, allowing you to allocate resources elsewhere. You can leverage free or low-cost design tools and resources readily available online. Creative control. DIY puts you in the driver's seat. You call the shots on every aspect of your brand, from the color palette to the messaging. This level of control ensures your vision is translated directly into your brand identity. Flexibility. DIY allows for agility. You can experiment with different ideas, adapt your branding as you evolve, and pivot quickly in response to market changes without being bound by agency contracts or timelines. Learning opportunity. Embracing the DIY route can be an invaluable learning experience. You'll gain first-hand knowledge of branding principles, design tools, and marketing strategies, which can benefit your business in the long run. However, before you dive headfirst into DIY branding, it's crucial to weigh the potential downsides. Time commitment. Building a brand from scratch is time-consuming. Be prepared to invest significant effort in research, design, and implementation, which can take away from focusing on your core business operations. Skill limitations. Branding requires a diverse skill set encompassing design, marketing, and communication. If you lack expertise in these areas, your DIY efforts may yield less than professional results. Limited resources. While free design tools exist, access to professional-grade software and resources can be limited, potentially hindering the quality of your branding output. Risk of inconsistency. Maintaining a cohesive brand identity across various platforms, your website, social media, and marketing materials, can be challenging without a strategic and experienced approach. For example, imagine a new bakery startup attempting to DIY their branding. The owner, passionate about baking but less so about design, might create a logo that lacks visual appeal or messaging that doesn't resonate with their target audience. This could lead to a confusing brand identity and hinder their ability to attract customers. While the DIY approach can be a viable option for some, it's essential to objectively assess your resources, skills, and commitment before taking the plunge. Option B, the agency approach. Partnering with a branding agency can be a game changer for businesses seeking to elevate their brand and achieve ambitious goals. Here's why. Expertise and experience. Branding agencies are home to seasoned professionals with specialized knowledge and a deep understanding of market trends. They bring a wealth of experience across diverse industries, allowing them to craft effective branding strategies tailored to your specific needs. Access to a wider range of skills. Agencies boast diverse teams with expertise in graphic design, content creation, marketing strategy, and more. This collaborative approach ensures a comprehensive and well-rounded branding solution. Objective perspective. It's easy to get caught up in internal biases when developing your brand. An agency provides an objective viewpoint, offering fresh insights and identifying opportunities you might have overlooked. Time saving. Delegating your branding to an agency frees up valuable time and resources, allowing you to focus on what you do best, running your business. Established processes. Agencies have honed their workflows and project management systems for maximum efficiency. This ensures a smooth and streamlined branding process, delivering results on time and within budget. Consider the example of Old Spice, a brand that was once perceived as outdated. By partnering with a creative agency, they underwent a complete brand transformation. Their quirky and humorous campaigns resonated with a younger audience, resulting in a 107% increase in sales and a surge in social media engagement. However, the agency route comes with its own set of considerations. Cost. Professional branding services come with a price tag. It's essential to factor agency fees into your budget and ensure they align with your expected return on investment. Less control. When you collaborate with an agency, you relinquish some control over the creative process. While you provide input and feedback, the agency ultimately leads the design and execution. Communication challenges. Clear and consistent communication is vital for a successful agency partnership. Misunderstandings or misaligned expectations can hinder the process and impact the final outcome. Finding the right fit. Not all agencies are created equal. It's crucial to find an agency whose values, work style, and expertise align with your business goals and culture. By carefully weighing these pros and cons, you can determine if partnering with a branding agency is the right strategic move for your business. Making your decision. Key factors to consider. So you've weighed the pros and cons of DIY branding versus hiring an agency, but the decision still looms. But how do you navigate this crossroads and confidently choose the path that aligns with your business needs? Here are the key factors to consider. Budget. Your budget is a primary driver in this decision. DIY branding offers a cost-effective solution, allowing you to minimize expenses and retain maximum control over your finances. This approach is particularly appealing for startups and small businesses operating with limited resources. However, remember that time is money. The hours invested in DIY branding translate to a cost, even if it's not immediately apparent. If your team lacks the necessary skills or your time is better spent on core business activities, the DIY route might prove more costly in the long run. Agency services come with a more substantial upfront investment, but consider this. A skilled agency can deliver a high-quality brand identity that fuels business growth and generates a strong return on investment. When evaluating agency proposals, look beyond the price tag and assess the potential value and long-term benefits they offer. Timeline. Time constraints play a crucial role in your decision. If you need a brand identity quickly, DIY might not be feasible. Developing a comprehensive brand strategy, designing cohesive visuals, and implementing them across various platforms takes time. Agencies with their established processes and dedicated teams can often deliver results within a shorter time frame. If you're facing a tight deadline, such as a product launch or a major marketing campaign, an agency can be a valuable partner in expediting the branding process. Internal resources. Take stock of your internal resources. Do you have team members with design skills, marketing expertise, and the bandwidth to dedicate to a branding project? If so, DIY might be a viable option. However, be honest about your team's limitations. Branding is a multifaceted discipline that requires a diverse skill set. If your team lacks experience in areas such as brand strategy, visual design, or content creation, partnering with an agency can bridge the gap and ensure a professional outcome. Complexity of branding needs. the scope of your branding needs also influences your decision. Are you looking for a simple brand refresh, perhaps updating your logo or refining your messaging? Or do you require a complete brand overhaul, including a new brand strategy, visual identity, and marketing materials? For simpler projects, DIY might suffice. However, for complex branding initiatives that demand specialized skills and a strategic approach, an agency can provide the expertise and resources needed to achieve your goals. Long-term goals. Consider your long-term business goals. How does branding fit into your overall vision for the future? Are you aiming for rapid expansion, market leadership, or establishing a legacy brand? A strong brand identity is an asset that appreciates over time. It builds trust with customers, fosters loyalty, and drives sustainable growth. While DIY branding can be a stepping stone, partnering with an agency can provide a strategic advantage, ensuring your brand is positioned for long-term success. By carefully evaluating these factors, you can make an informed decision about whether to embark on the DIY branding journey or engage the expertise of a branding agency. Ultimately, the best choice depends on your unique circumstances, resources, and aspirations. Charting your course, the branding decision. Choosing between DIY branding and hiring an agency is a significant decision with long-term implications for your business. As we've explored, both approaches offer unique advantages and challenges. DIY empowers you with creative control and cost-effectiveness, while agencies provide expertise, efficiency, and an objective perspective. Ultimately, the best path depends on your specific needs, budget, timeline, and internal resources. If you have the skills, time, and a clear vision, DIY can be a rewarding journey. However, if you're seeking a strategic, comprehensive, and efficient branding solution, partnering with an agency is often the wisest investment. For businesses seeking expert guidance and support in their branding journey, consider exploring the services of a reputable branding agency. A skilled agency can help you craft a compelling brand identity that resonates with your target audience and drives business growth. Ready to take your brand to the next level? Contact Aspiration Marketing today for a consultation. Our experts will help you assess your branding needs and develop a customized strategy to achieve your business goals.